Okay, you've heard me talk about a book bag or a book basket. When you're at home with your kiddo, you can use a book basket. When I was in a classroom managing 20 kiddos or so, I had book bags. It was just easier to store. The idea behind a book basket is to gather a lot of the books that are comfortable, they're familiar, they are mastered. These are not books that are challenging. They're not books that you are currently reading or about to introduce to your kiddo. These are books that have already been through that. You have already had the book walk and the accessing background knowledge with. They've already read it a couple times to you and a couple times by themselves. And they go into the book basket to become that familiar text. This basket is critical and it shouldn't be a step that should be missed, because this is the thing, these are the books that they draw to, that are comfortable, they're familiar, they're not challenging, and it really, 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 all of those things build confidence for your kiddo, especially kids who are struggling as readers and they think that they can't read it. It's really important that whatever is in here are things that even if you haven't had a chance yet to add to the basket, you haven't had a chance to have a formal lesson or whatever, they're books that they like looking at. Maybe they're graphic novels, maybe they're things that have the one word on the page, but it's things that kind of make them feel good, right? So let's say we just did this was our lesson yesterday, and let's say we've had the conversation about what science is, maybe what kind of science you can do outside. We've had the book walk. We've read it 2 times. They have read it independently, and they kind of maybe we're at like 70% accuracy. Hold on to that. Read it one more time tomorrow, and then put it in the book basket. Now, chances are that because you, especially if you're using books that have authentic language in it, chances are they are going to, as this book basket grows, they're not going to be able to remember the word outside, or they might, forget that, and that's okay. One thing that I always do whenever I'm starting a lesson with kiddos is I have them warm up, just like if you were doing, practice for a basketball game, you warm up, right? Same thing, you use your book basket as the warm-up. You build that confidence, you remember, yes, I can do it, you're kind of patting yourself on the back, yes, I am a reader. And that is super important. Yes, I'm a reader, but as they're doing that, you're not checked out. You are watching and you're listening and you're seeing, you're making sure that good reading practice is happening. Are they pointing to each word? Are they skipping ahead? Are they looking at the picture to get a word that they don't know? What are they doing when they don't remember a word? That is, you guys, that's going to be super important as you now plan ahead to teach your kiddos other reading strategies and how to tackle words that are unfamiliar to them. So super important, the book basket, because it's building their confidence, but you're getting a lot of information from it. So and one thing too, like if they're reading and they're, they've not quite got the word science on this one, for example, it's okay if it's in a comfortable book for them, it's okay to go in and say, oh, do you remember that word? What is outside? What is, oh, science. Yeah, they got science. Or you can give it to them if they need it. Okay. Or using those other strategies that you've already taught them. So book basket, super important. Don't miss that step. Okay. Happy reading.